How can I turn a form response into an actionable task? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. In this video, we're going to be building a workflow starting with a new form submission in Jotform. Then we're going to be reformatting the response using the AI wizard by Workload before finally creating a new task in Todoist. All right, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the workload editor. We're going to give our workflow a title. This is going to be Jotform to wizard to Todoist. And we're going to select our trigger by clicking inside of the trigger box. And our triggering app is going to be Jotform. The event is going to be a new form submission. We're going to make sure we're connected to our Jotform account. If you have any issues connecting to the apps we use in this workflow, check out the blog in the description of this video. The form ID is which form I want this trigger to monitor. So in this instance, it's going to be my task request form because I'm turning these form responses into Todoist tasks. Click continue here, and we'll test our trigger. So we have a form response. If you look over here at the raw console button, the way Jotform provides its response is all of the answers to the questions we want are tucked inside of this answers array, and the actual question answers are in a field called answer. So we're going to use the AI wizard, click continue, go to our tools, select the AI wizard by workload. Our event is going to be prompt your data. The input data is going to come from our trigger. We're going to scroll down until we find that answers array. I'm going to paste in a prompt. Pull out all of the answer fields and create a separate object. So we'll click continue and we'll test this action. And now you can see all of the answers to our form are pulled out and they're easy to plug into Todoist. So we'll click continue. We're going to add a step by clicking on the plus sign. This is going to be in Todoist. And our event is going to be to create a new task. Make sure I'm connected to Todoist. The title of my task is going to come from that step 2 that we just created with the AI wizard. So we have an actual task title, which is clogged toilet, but I also want to include the information of the person who sent the task. I'm going to put the first name, space, last name, parenthesis, email address, enter, and then the title of the task. And for the description of the task, I'm going to find that answer here. These answers are based on a form that I created. So I know I needed a title and a description. I want to put this into my work tasks. You would select whichever folder was appropriate for your business here. For the deadline, we'll say tomorrow. And then the priority is a number value. So Todoist wants the priority as a 1 to 4. I knew that when I created my Jotform, so my response is a number. If your form had the response as a word, like low, high, urgent, then you would need another step with the AI wizard to convert those words into equivalent numbers. So we'll click continue. We'll test our action. And we have a success. If I look over at Todoist, that task was added with the name, the email address, the title, the description, the due date. And we can see the priority is there as well. So it looks like our workflow is working correctly. We can come back over to the workload editor. I can make sure I click continue here on my Todoist step. Check and see that there's a green dot in each of my nodes. And then I can activate my workflow. And now, whenever there's a new form submission in this specific form, the AI wizard will reformat the response and then use it to create a new task in Todoist. That's how you can use Workload to build a workflow that will automatically turn requests into tasks. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this video with any questions you might have or suggestions for future videos. You should also like this video and click here to subscribe to our channel, or click here to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.